Hey, it's Annabelle. Welcome back. I have a skincare haul to share with you today. In the last year, I've really changed, come a long way in terms of caring for my skin, because I used to be more focused on makeup and not patient when it comes to skincare at all. And my mom has always been very into that. So is her sister. So I have a couple of people like that in my life. My aunt and then one of our friends, Eugen. Skincare is like their big hobby. Then my sister got really into it, so now I think about it a lot. So this haul is collective. It's either some things I got a couple of months ago and some new things I've never tried that I just wanted to share. We stopped by a beauty shop in Toronto last week. First thing I picked up was a sunscreen, and it's by Sisa, and it sprays in a very fine mist. It has SPF 50, which is nice, and my main thought of purchasing this was that it can spray over my makeup throughout the day. One thing I didn't quite think about is that it's not very travel friendly, so it doesn't make too much sense that I can bring it about to touch up throughout the day because it's huge. So if there was something half the size, that would make a lot more sense. But right now I use it in the mornings. However, I realized that the mist is so big that it gets into everything, gets into my hair, so I'm not sure if this was the best purchase, but I'm gonna use through all of it. The other unfortunate thing is that I feel like I've only used it 3 times, but it's already down to here. But in using it for the actual purpose, it is very nice because it is so fine. The mist almost feels like air. You would think that there's nothing coming out at first. The other thing I got in this shop is a serum, but it's mainly actually just collagen from Tune Makers, and it's quite pricey for this tiny little thing. The directions say to add 1 to 2 drops to your skincare items or apply directly, and collagen is meant to enhance elasticity, so it's anti-aging. I have fortunate skin for the most part, but I am quite afraid of wrinkling because I have dry skin and I already see some creases when I smile around here. But I picked this up just to see how it will work out. And while I'm on the topic of serums, I picked up a couple from Glossier. This is their new formula because the bottle got bigger. I believe this one is not vegan anymore because they reformulated, and I saw a lot of comments that hated that. Okay. Well, as I was saying, the Super Bounce is my favorite. It has hyaluronic acid, and I think that it keeps my skin very, very moisturized. I've noticed that in the couple times where I got allergic reactions this year, this really helped soothe it, but it doesn't burn when I apply it, so it's very gentle for my sensitive skin. This I use every day, but for Super Pure, I use it occasionally if I have redness or the occasional breakouts. It has something I can't pronounce with zinc, and that calms breakout prone skin and redness. If you suffer from a lot of allergic reactions or are really, really dry like me, the facial oil is so helpful with that. So I still have a ton of this. It only takes a couple of drops, and I put it over the sensitive area or even the cuticles. It really helps. It balances and restores, whatever that means. They're just very fancy terms. But either way, my point is that it's one of the things that helps me whenever I get allergic reactions on my skin. Next, we have a bunch of face masks. I'm going to start off with this one by Severino. I've been looking for something where it's one big bag of a month-long supply of face masks, because I learned that it's actually okay to use face masks every day. You want to balance it out with a very basic one that just retains moisture onto your face, and then occasionally use the ones that have like serums or much more effective essence inside. I'm just learning these terms, but basically things that are a lot more strong. You don't want to apply something rich to your face every single day. It reduces the packaging waste. However, it's still quite wasteful that you're using a face mask that you just throw away every day. So I am looking into either making them myself, finding like a fiber, or looking online to find a face mask, maybe made out of silicone, I'm not even sure, that I can use time and time again and you don't have to throw away. They have a lot of daytime masks, but I'm not a morning masker, so this one, you gotta make sure that it says I don't know. This is Japanese, but I'm going to be very careful to shut it with every use because I can imagine that it would dry out near the end, and that would be a problem. And then these are singles that I picked up in the last couple of months. So starting in June, most of these are used, but I wanted to talk about the significant ones. I really liked this mask from Botanics. I thought it was interesting because it comes with hooks that you put behind your ears, so it stays on really interestingly. And then I like that the mask extends down to your neck over here. So I got one for Tyler and I each. It was really fun using it. This one was also pretty cool. I don't really know why I kept this. It's been a while, but everything I liked, I kept them. So you can look it up if you're in search of some face masks. This one I loved, notably because it fit my face very comfortably. All of these have the basic, eye hole, nose hole, mouth hole, but most of them are just really uncomfortable, and I have a small face. I've been made aware, but this one actually is great for the smaller faces if you're one of them. It's Korean as well. The aloe one is so great. My skin felt super, super plump. And then, of course, I had to get the Tony Moly ones. I still haven't used this yet, but these three, come on. Half the reason why we get Tony Moly is just because the packaging is really cute. The mask itself is good. Nothing special. Not worth the $3 or $4. I got this because it was half off. So it was really fun. This one especially smells great. Very into citrus. Then Eugene went to Korea and got my sister and I a bunch of stuff. Of course, my sister is a big hog, so she gave me these. But you know what? I'm still very grateful. Thank you so much, Eugene, for thinking of me. These are Mamonde. By the way, if you guys use face masks, don't want to dump out the essence. All the extra ones you can pour on and just smear it everywhere on my legs and my arms, and it really is moisturizing. So don't throw away what is left in the pouch. You can just soak it onto your skin, pat it away. Then I wanted to talk about these two products. I haven't opened this one yet, but This Works reached out to me and asked if I wanted to test some of their items. I thought that this Sleep Power Recharge Mask is applicable because it is to apply onto your skin while you nap. It just looks so scientific, all of the packaging. It says, make the most out of your 24 hours. A 97% natural kaolin clay gel with resurfacing multi-fruit extracts prickly pear to exfoliate, purify, and brighten your skin. Oh. So there's a nozzle. I'm sorry, in hindsight, I should have tried this out first and then talked about it. I brought in this brand because I've been using the sleep spray and it works so well. This works. This is the Sleep Power Nap Spray, and it's a fast-acting natural sleep aid to boost well-being and maximize performance. For months, okay, maybe that's dramatic. For like a whole month, I would wake up in the middle of the night at least once, and I would toss and turn early morning. But the first night I used this, and then every consecutive night that I spray this on my pillow, I'm just dead the whole night, and I wake up in the morning. It definitely smells floral, but it's an essential oil blend. I can't name everything on the top of my head, but it also smells very similar to the body wash that they sent me as well. And the last thing I have is an unboxing of a Face Story box. If you've never heard of Face Story before, they are a brand where you can subscribe monthly to receive a pack of skincare, notably face masks. I think that's the focus, or whatever is in this box, I'm not sure of yet because I haven't opened or read about it, but this is the Luxe Plus. So thank you so much for sending this to me, Face Story. I reached out to them again because last year they gifted me a set, and I was really slow at going through them. Then I finally finished it, and I just got really hooked on face masks. So I asked them if they wanted to collaborate again. It explains every single thing that's in here very thoroughly, along with some skincare advice. So I'm gonna read through this after the unboxing. Okay, got some cute stickers. The first thing, eye patch by Pyongpyong. I don't know how to pronounce. 3 heart eye patches, so it's an eye mask just for your eye area. Next up we have a pore mask by Appear. Smells like a clay mask. I mean, it is a clay mask. It's a cooling mask that you use after a long hot day. Your skin detoxes from the oil, sweat, and just everything, you know. Whoever wrote this, very cool. Gotta try this with my sister. She's always complaining about her pores. Then we have Calming Essence from Sorel. The packaging is so adorable. I don't want to throw it out. If I'm correct, you apply essence after serum and before your moisturizer. At least that's what I read somewhere. So that's great because I don't have essence at all. It's a water type essence containing optimum formula of plant-based concentrates and natural moisturizing factors to hydrate the skin and improve skin vitality and elasticity. I like the frosted glass. And the last of the boxy items, Centella Multi Lotion Natural Aromatherapy. Okay, so it looks like it pumps out. It's really cool because I've never heard of these brands. A skin smoothing and healing moisturizer that will help clear any blemishes and give you bright, even skin. The moisturizer is packed with skin-saving properties. So I believe this is just a moisturizer, which is great because I just ran out of mine. It feels very gel-based, so I'm gonna read more and hope that there's no alcohol in it because any moisturizer that has a tiny bit of alcohol makes me burn. And it smells so soothing. It smells almost like, kind of tea-like. That might be the willow bark extract I'm picking up. Oh, it might be the Centella Jatica. Oh, I was wrong. There's one more box in here. And it is a mist. So it's an ultra-fine mist that sprays on under or over makeup. And I was asking about what this really does. And essentially it keeps your skin moisturized. You can spray it under or over makeup. Basically, anti-aging is just trying to slow down the process of your skin oxidizing. So just try to keep it moisturized as much as possible. So you use it whenever you want, morning, afternoon. My sister has one from Kiehl's, and I also have been eyeing one from Mario Badescu. I could be saying his last name wrong, but the spray speaks for itself. And everything else left are face masks. This is a 24K modeling mask, must be metallic. And then the Beautiful Factor Water Shield Barrier Mask. Aqua Rush Pearl Mask has hyaluronic acid, ceramide, and 3-peptide. And then 2-step jelly mask. These are always so fancy seeming. So all of the instructions are again in Korean, but that's why they give you that booklet to help you out. I almost say calendula every time, but it's calendula. Flower base is very soothing and moisturizing. Very cute. Vitamin powder cleansing tea bag. What you do is you soak the tea bag in water and then you rub with your hands to make a lather. Then you massage the lather onto your skin and then wash it off. So I think it's just powder to thoroughly cleanse with. So that's the last of it. So this is everything that I had in my haul to show you. Still finding my favorite skincare routine before I share it with you. And also just a big thank you to you for watching. I really appreciate the fact that I get a lot of products gifted to me. I either reach out to this company, for example, or when brands reach out to me, I'm very receptive because as a YouTuber, when I make content, it's nice to have enough resources to share. I almost forgot, I have a little tiny giveaway for the end of this video. I always like to give away little Glossier things because they don't ship to a lot of places. So this is open internationally. This is a serum and then a rosebomb.com. So this serum that I'm giving away is the vitamin C. I still have this one. It's the Super Glow. It has vitamin C and magnesium inside. And then this is the rosebomb.com, which is essentially a lip balm, but you can really use it on any dry patches of your skin. They call it the Universal Skin Salve. And how to enter. You can look down in the description in case you forget, but you want to give this video a thumbs up and go to my Instagram and comment in any of the most recent 9 photos a rose emoji. I'm gonna pick one winner and basically randomize which photo I pick from and then randomize the comment in that photo. I will contact them via Instagram DM because that's been really easy. So hard to get in touch with my YouTube winners because I don't know how to find you. But in 2 weeks, I will direct message you if you are the winner, and then we can correspond and I will find a way to ship out your parcel to you. So that's that. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you're doing well, that you've been taking care of yourself. Thanks so much for the time that you take to watch this video and to comment. And even though I don't have the time to respond to every single one of you, I always appreciate your presence. And I think you and the community over here is single-handedly the most meaningful and the most significant thing in my entire YouTube existence. So I'm sending you my love, and I'll see you very soon. Bye! Next, we have so many face masks. Rosa Damancena. That was the Spanish that I was reading. Embarrassing. This is the rose blue. Wow, the packaging is so adorable. I don't want to throw it out. It just keeps your very graceful, very graceful.